Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sathyasti Rizky Gabriella Zulhizah, and I am from 26 Senior High School, Jakarta. Today, I will deliver my speech to you entitled Stairway to Educational Recovery. Schools will now be held online. That sentence was the most unforgettable, troubling, yet exciting group of words I have ever heard. In a glimpse of an eye, adapting to the new learning format has been my daily breakfast since then. Having been blessed with quality education and sufficient gadget supply, I thought of online learning as simply jumping straight out of bed only to sit on my desk and not having to face the bumpy roads and its soulmate, the hazardous air quality. Not to mention the advantage I can take of this opportunity, which is to avoid seeing my math teacher face to face. Even so, just like the famous saying, happiness will come to an end, the feelings of loneliness, trouble catching up with homework, miscommunications with teachers online, even to the stiffening of my tendons, started coming day by day. With that being said, our individual quality of academic performance begins to be questioned during this time of crisis. As lockdowns are extended, we are automatically faced with the reality that our sources of creativity, such as interactive classes and after-school club activities, must be postponed or even restricted. This plays a huge role in our potential building. Nadiem Makarim, Indonesia's Ministry of Education and Culture, stated that our nation is at risk of having a generation with learning loss, emphasizing the permanent impact it will possibly have on our younger children. In addition to that, Indonesia is currently implementing an emergency curriculum, which causes more and more ineffective learning throughout our country. Now, the real question here is, when the world finally recovers from this disastrous health crisis, will our education and academic performance recover as well? You see, we cannot deny the fact that the future of our education is still very much uncertain. But on the bright side, I have some good news to share with you. Although we do not yet have the authority to rule over an education system, but as a youth, we do have the collective power to pave our way up to the light at the edge of the tunnel. As an evidence, an amount of Indonesian students under the name of Educational Pathways for Impoverished Children Indonesia, or shortened as EPIC Indonesia, are opening a volunteering program where they unite teaching volunteers and students across the greater Jakarta area in order to provide academic competence through non-formal education. Now, the valuable lesson we can learn from them is the way they take advantage of the limitless time at home, not only to improve their interpersonal skills, but also the nation's educational reputation. Can't you just imagine how amazing that is? Moreover, while changing the curriculum as a whole is in no way a possible task for us, but with the growing popularity of social media and also the expansion of our communities, we can utilize our privileges and the resources available to reach the government regarding flaws of our education system. Take, for example, in August of 2020, a video of an Indonesian high school student went viral across social media for his critiques towards the online learning policies. He stated that the lack of teachers' presence makes online learning far less effective than that of offline learning, for their guidance is essential for building academic progress. And last but not least, it is just as important to motivate our community to do the same thing. For when small jobs are done well, it can mean a lot of things. On a final note, post-pandemic recovery is still very much a blur. However, the situation standing before our eyes cannot bar us from the developments we could build, even when our physiques are distanced from one another. When we contribute to these little actions more and more with our communities, we can help our nation achieve great recovery in education. And furthermore, gain one step closer to the fourth Sustainable Development Goal, quality education. That is all for my speech. Thank you very much for listening. Once again, I'm Sathyasti Rizky Gabriella Zulhizah from 26 Senior High School, Jakarta. Thank you very much for listening to my speech, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye!